Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to be continuing the Endgame drills series, so this time we're going to go for advanced wins. I did complete this once, maybe a couple weeks ago, so I think we can do much better than this time. So let's see what we've got. This first puzzle we just need to create a pass pawn, and eventually we're just going to abandon him. Very sad, but necessary. Okay. Get rid of some of these pawns and then bring our king to assist. Nab one of these pawns, then we just have one more to deal with. Okay, and then very simple end game. Okay, so not too bad there. This one, we just have the outside passed pawns, so we definitely need to leverage those. In this case, let's see what needs to happen. I want to make sure that our opponent doesn't do something sneaky. So I think actually just sort of baiting them away from the square is called for. Okay. And then, yeah, I think just go ahead and push here. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. And then either one probably. Okay, and then not hard at all from here. Okay, and then promote to rook, just so that there's not a possibility of staling. Pretty simple. And this one, yeah, so black has the potential to like try and make some sort of pass pawn, so we have to go ahead and capture here and then make sure that black doesn't make a lot of progress and then create a pass pawn. So they'll be very busy with that. And gobble up all these pawns. Whoa, almost messed up there. And then this is a pretty easy win for white. Okay, so not too bad there. This one is definitely really tricky. So there's an opposition happening. We need to restrict black's moves as much as possible, so eventually they're going to have to flinch. So we don't want to take, we want to actually push, because it's so important not to just gain material. We just need black to sort of stop being able to move here, and that's the only thing that's important. So push is actually bad because then black's gonna have the last move, so we need to take, and then white gets the last move here, so black has to flinch out of this opposition, and then probably captures either pawn is good enough to win. I'm gonna select this one just to hold this square. It seems like it's probably a good idea. Okay, so then winning all these pawns should be enough here. So even though black's going to get that guy, probably doesn't matter so much. This black king is within the box, so that's not going to be enough on its own to win. But after we go ahead and gobble up these guys, then that definitely will be. Okay, pretty straightforward from here. Okay, and then this one is a crippled majority versus a normal majority. And this happens from the Roy Lopez, the exchange variation. So this is like basically just that pawn structure. So we need to make sure that white is able to make some forward progress here. So definitely important. I'm going to go ahead push e5 here. I think that's kind of important. get rid of this guy. And I have all the time in the world, so I'm not going to be too hasty here. So I'm going to start with G3, just make sure that my opponent couldn't give me a backward pawn. Because I want to make sure that I'm winning. Don't want him to have any mess ups here. So now white can create a pass pawn. Meanwhile black, there's actually no way that they can really make something happen here. So just be safe, I'll go ahead and play C3. So I'm just going to play this move to just demonstrate there's actually no way. I never have to capture if black were to ever push up on here. So that's the reason why white is just totally winning and there's nothing that can be done. So I can just actually bide time here. So just to sort of prove a point, after this move is played, I can just sort of wait just to demonstrate how helpless black is. Because if they had ever captured, then I would just recapture and then they'd have just doubled pawns there. So just to kind of demonstrate that white is indeed totally winning. That's how you handle a crippled majority. You have to make sure that you don't capture in the correct spot. Cool. Okay, so that was a good improvement. So 6 minutes for what, 5 puzzles? Yeah, it's reasonable. So definitely some interesting examples there. So if you found this useful at all, then please drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So long for now.